What's up, everybody? Welcome to G-Man's Breaks. Today, my buddy Lance Levere has hooked us up with a 91 Leaf Studio box of cards, puzzles and cards featuring Rod Carew puzzles. We looked it up. Not much info out there on this box, but there are some pretty cool cards that are in here. Bagwells, Gary Carter, Ozzie Smith, King Griffey Jr., stuff like that. So hopefully we can get some cool cards. Also, too, we got the Lance Berkman back card and a Topps Chrome Vlad Guerrero new breed card that we picked up earlier as well. We'll be opening some other boxes and packs of older cards here later too. I'll post these videos on my YouTube page, G-Man's Breaks, and yeah, let's get into it. So like I said, we want to say thanks, Lance, for hooking us up with letting us open this box, and let's dig right into it, man. Here, we'll make it look official, maybe. Boom. That's how it's done. All right.
It's a clean box.
Clean box. So we'll start off with pack number 1. All right. Yep, puzzle pieces on the back there. Starting off with Kirk McCaskill. Don Mattingly. That's a sick card. That's one of the ones we were chasing. We'll sleeve that bad boy up. Jose Lind. Barry Larkin. Another sick card right there. Cincinnati Reds. Jose Oquendo. Steve Finley for the Astros. That's a pretty sick card. I used to like him growing up as a kid. David Volley. Lou Whitaker. I believe he might be a Hall of Famer as well. And all you Rangers fans out there, Ruben Sierra was a stud back in the 90s. And then also Brett Saberhagen, Kansas City Royals. He was a really good relief pitcher, I believe. Maybe a starter. Yeah, he was a good pitcher as well. And our first puzzle, pieces number 49, 50, 51, and 63, Rod Carew. So we'll set those to the side. And pretty sweet start to pack number 1. So 1991 was a long time ago. I don't think Lance or I were alive back then, but yeah, pretty cool stuff. I'm going to sleeve these cards up real quick for them, and then we'll get into pack number 2. Don Mattingly right there. We got sitting over there. Got the Lance Berkman. Coming up, we've got almost a full box of Topps Chrome Series 1 from 1999.
It's missing one pack.
It's missing one pack, the man says. All right. We might have to sleeve these up later. This Barry Larkin's sick too. We'll put that bad boy right there. Put these cards to the side and open up pack number 2. Oh, there you go. We got some colorful pieces on this one. Pretty sweet. Number 1, we got Willie McGee, Mike Fitzgerald, Lloyd Mosby, Mookie Wilson, Frank Viola, Jeff Treadway, Terry Mulholland, Gary Scott, Hensley Mullins. Oh, there's a sick one. Sammy Sosa, 1991 Studio. Is this his rookie card?
91?
No, 1989.
Yeah, this was 89.
So we're going to go ahead and sleeve it. That's a nice looking card. That was back when he was on the White Sox before he moved to the Cubbies. We'll go ahead and put that bad boy in a hard top. All right, and then our last card of that pack was a Dave Stewart. And Here's our Rod Carew puzzle pieces. So pack number 3. Chuck Finley, pretty good player for the Angels. Rex Hudler. Oh, there you go, Craig Biggio. We're from down here in the Houston area, so Craig Biggio is definitely a stud. And
Hopefully we get that Jeff Bagwell.
yeah, we're looking for the Jeff Bagwell now, if not a couple of them. There's an Andy Benez. He used to be pretty good. And here's another good one, Gary Carter. Back to back, almost. Sweet cards. We're just racking them up in this first couple of packs. So that's tight. We've got Mike Bodeker, Glenn Davis, Milt Kyler, Kelly Gruber, and Tom Herr. Here's our puzzle piece right there. Pack number 4. George Bell, Tim Leary, Charlie Huff. There you go, Ricky Henderson. That's a sick one. I'll throw that one over here as well. Got a Gary Gaetti, a Roberto Kelly, Greg Hilbert, Paul Ferries, Oral Hershiser, another good one, Mike Benjamin, and our puzzle piece. Been a bunch of Hall of Famers that we've gotten so far in these packs, so that's awesome. Once again, we want to thank Lance for letting us open these packs today. I know it's Friday, but this is more of a throwback Thursday type of deal. So, anyways, here we go. Mark Whitten, Harold Reynolds, I like that card. Alan Trammell, another Hall of Famer. Turner Ward, Nolan Ryan, that's a sick one. Put that one to the side. Brian McRae, Greg Olson, Franklin Stubbs, Tony Pena, he was a coach for a bit, Brian Harper, and Wally Joyner. Remember hearing his name a bunch too back in the day. Puzzle pieces. If we keep getting all these big name cards, we're going to run out of sleeves real quick. Alright. We'll probably just have to start setting them off to the side over here behind the Ricky Henderson pile. Oops, sorry, Harold Reynolds. ESPN broadcaster for a long time. So, I've lost track of how many packs we've opened, but this has got to be pack number 5 or 6, and we're not even making a dent in this box.
You're
So,
gonna go faster.
gonna have to go way faster, yeah. Let's see what we got. Randy Milligan, Gary Sheffield, that's a sick card. Gary Sheffield, first round pick in 1986 and reached the majors in 1988. That was back with the Brew Crew before he went to the Marlins and everything. Tim Naring, Andy Van Slyke, Chris Sabo, Dave Winfield, another good player. Scott Sanderson, Bobby Thigpen, Bip Roberts, Juan Samuel, Kevin Mitchell, and our puzzle piece. Rod Carew at 328 lifetime average, batting average. Pretty good stuff there. I know Rod Carew played for the Angels for a long time, and I believe the Minnesota Twins as well. All right. Set those over. Let's get a couple more packs out. I don't know back in 91 if this was considered a hobby box or just a, what this was considered, but there's definitely a lot of packs in here. We got Nick Esses guy, Sandy Alomar, Scott Garbelts, Delino DeShields. Delino DeShields Jr. is his son. Ken Daly. Dwight Gooden, that's a good one. Ron Gant was a beast. Scott Erickson. Bert Blyleven, he's another Hall of Famer. And Steve Farr. We got back-to-back 328 lifetime puzzle pieces. All right, next pack. Oh, there we go. Another Craig Biggio. Might have to talk Lance's ear off to get one of those. George Bell, Tim Leary, Charlie Huff again, Ricky Henderson again. There we go. We're getting some doubles of some good names. Sean Dunston, Doug Drabeck. That's a nice looking photo there. The black shirt, I like it. Mariano Duncan, Dave Henderson, and another puzzle piece. So that's pretty sweet. These doubles I might set off to the side. All right. Here's our next pack. So in case y'all were wondering, Lance actually found a good bargain for these cards in a, what was it?
It was a storage unit.
A storage unit that he bought.
His father passed away, and he was trying to move out of state, and he basically is just come get these 3 totes. But for 40, all 3 of the totes full of packs that weren't even opened yet.
So, good stuff. And sorry to hear about the individual's dad passing away, but glad we could open these packs for everybody. Here's a Jeff Conine, good player. Another Sandy Alomar. Scott Garbelts again. Delino DeShields again. Ken Daly. Dwight Gooden again. Ron Gant. Scott Erickson. Bert Blyleven again. Steve Farr. A puzzle piece. So we are starting to get some duplicates of cards in the packs. So I'm thinking that they might not have mixed them up as good back then as they probably do now. But that's all right. We'll take it. This is a cool card we haven't seen before. Oh, never mind. It's just a checklist. Sparky Anderson, Paul Molitor, he's a stud. Brooke Jacoby, John Burkett, hey Moises Alou, Tom Candiotti, Oral Hershiser again, Tom Browning, Rick Honeycutt, also another I think pitching coach, Chris James, and card right there. Lance, we're not even halfway through with this, bud.
It's okay, we're on break.
Alright, let's see. Andy Benez again. Another Gary Carter. It's a nice looking card. Dave Anderson. Brian Barnes. Milt Kyler. Kelly Gruber. Tom Herr. Ooh, that's a nice one. Tom Glavine. Back when he played for the Braves. Charlie Hayes. Lance Dixon. Puzzle piece. I think we might crack open maybe packs at a time now and just go through them a little bit quicker since we've already seen most of the cards that we've got out there. Let me get through this box a little bit faster. Oops. This pack's not wanting to cooperate. There we go. 4. And 5. Alright, so let's get a stack. So we got a puzzle piece. Mark Lewis, Hensley Mullins, John Smoltz, there's another one we were looking for. Bill Sampson, Benito Santiago, the Santiago brothers, good catchers. Chris Sabo, studio card, not sure what that is. The studio set. Okay.
Also looking for a Cal Ripken Jr. and Barry Bonds.
Jose Offerman, Jose Esquindo, Mark Grace was a pretty good first baseman. Puzzle card. And if you heard Lance back there, we're looking for Barry Bonds and who'd you say? Cal Ripken Jr. I'm sure Mark McGwire was probably in here too. Steve Sachs, David Justice. There you go. Randy Johnson, another big name. Tim Rock Raines, another Hall of Famer. We'll put that one there. Kent Herbeck, Greg Olson, Mickey Tettleton, Eric Show, Gary Scott, Kevin McReynolds, another puzzle piece. And the next one we've got Jay Bell, Tom Browning again, Rick Honeycutt, Chris James, Eric Hansen, Travis Fryman. There's a good one. Joe Carter, John Franco for the Mets, Nick Escasi, Lenny Dykstra. Here's another puzzle. Mark Grace again, Howard Johnson, Kevin Mitchell, Darryl Kyle. Rest in peace, bud. Darryl Kyle for the Astros. Don Slott. Here we go. Cal Ripken Jr. Another big one there. Alan Trammell, Todd Von Poppel, Dale Murphy, Mookie Wilson. Dale Murphy was famous on the Braves. Puzzle card. Greg Olson, Franklin Stubbs, Tony Pena, Brian Harper, Wally Joyner, Todd Zale, Mike Scott, good pitcher for the Astros, Benito Santiago, Mike Shosa, a head coach for the Angels for a while, Jose Lind. Some pretty good cards out of that stack. I'll just send them to the side and we'll sleeve those later. Let's do 3, 4, 5. We might be getting halfway done.
Roger Clemens with Boston.
Boston Red Sox, okay.
Possibly get.
Sweet. At the rate we're going, I would not be surprised if we don't get a couple of complete sets here. So, pretty cool little product. Kind of looks like high school pictures. Definitely. Oh, another Cal Ripken Jr. there. That's a good one. Somebody's over there trying to win some eBay.
Justin Herbert is going pretty good.
There you go. All right. So next 5, let's get into them. Tom Glavine, Beast, Charlie Hayes, Lance Dixon, Steve Howe, Scott Fletcher, Dennis Eckersley. I love it. That's a good one. John Farrell, Brian Barnes, Jack Clark, Brett Butler. There's a puzzle. There's a young Andres Galarraga. John Olrud, always wearing his helmet. I like that. Greg Jeffries, David Justice, Kirby Puckett. That's a cool one. Dale Murphy again. He was actually a good player. Dave Smith, John Smiley, Paul O'Neill was a good player. Eric Show, Mark Lewis. Puzzle piece. Here it is, baby. Cal Ripken Jr. Like it. Mickey Morandini, Ryan Sandberg, another Hall of Famer. Phil Plantier, Kent Herbeck, Mark Langston, Kevin Moss, Jack McDowell, Ed Whitson. Ooh, Darryl Strawberry. That's a nice looking one. Matt Williams was a pretty good player for a long time. Got the same puzzle piece twice, it looks like. There's Eric King, Randy Johnson again, we like him. Atlee Hammaker, Jose Offerman, Bobby Witt. Everybody's chasing his son's card right now. Bobby Witt Jr., Kurt Stillwell, David Segui, Greg Vaughn, Jeff Reardon, Don Slott, Hal Morris. Here's a picture of Rod Carew's face. Oil Can Boyd. That's a cool card. Tim McIntosh, Wade Boggs, Bill Landrum, Chris Hammond, Ricky Jordan, Sean Dunston, Doug Drabeck, pretty good pitcher. Mariano Duncan, Dave Henderson, and another card like that. So yeah, we're getting all kinds of cards right now that are good players, Hall of Famers, notoriously good players. So pretty cool box of stuff here. It looked like on eBay you could get an unopened box of this stuff for like $25-30. So if you like some of the older players and just want some of their cards. I'm not sure about rookie cards, if there's a bunch of like rookie cards in here, but there's lots and lots of really good players from back in the early 90s and late 80s in this product. Alright, so let's do it. Julio Franco, Sean Dunston, Doug Drabeck, the mustache, Mariano Duncan, Dave Henderson, Glenn Allen Hill. There it is, Ken Griffey Jr. It's a good looking card. Rob Deere, Kevin Belcher, Mike Boddicker, Steve Howe, Scott Fletcher, Dennis Eckersley, John Farrell, Alvin Davis, Larry Anderson was a pretty good pitcher, Brett Butler, Rich Goose Gossage. I did not realize that he pitched for the Rangers. Knew he was a famous Yankees pitcher, but Storm Davis, Sam Horn, Todd Zale, another Mike Scott, Benito Santiago, Mike Shosa again, Greg Swindell, Dave Righetti, Marquise Grissom. Used to remember him on the Expos. Dave Stieb, Howard Johnson, Kelly Mann. There you go. We've got Glenn Allen Hill, another Ken Griffey Jr., doubling up like that. Scott Fletcher, Wade Boggs again, Bill Landrum, Chris Hammond, Tommy Lasorda, Jim Abbott, one-handed pitcher, Jesse Barfield, Alex Fernandez, John Franco, Nick Escassi, Moises Alou again, Eric Anthony for the Astros. I do not remember him, unfortunately. Brian Holman, Bill Gullickson, Juan Gonzalez was a good player, Warren Cromartie, Chris Hoyles, Wes Chamberlain, and another puzzle piece with his Twins jersey. So before we go too far, let's go ahead and sleeve up the Ken Griffey Juniors and put those in some protective sleeves. Those are pretty cool.
I'll do it.
Okay. There we go. There's that. Alright. Cool. So, we might be finding some daylight here pretty soon. There's another 5 packs. You want me to just keep opening them all, I guess? Or?
Yeah.
Alright.
I get that Barry Bonds.
That's true. We're still looking for Barry Bonds. And I haven't seen a Mark McGwire. I'm not sure if he skipped picture day at high school or not, but we'll see if we can find Mark McGwire as well. Oh jeez. Some of these packs are tough to open, man. We'll get it though.
This card's pretty clean.
Yeah,
Pretty centered and crisp.
pretty nice looking cards. If you like some of these players and stuff, it'd be good to send them off just to get graded. Probably some collectors out there that it'd be very nostalgic for them. So, especially some of these cards that are so clean coming out of the package too. It's pretty very good condition for being almost 30 years old. Oh, I think I just saw Jeff Bagwell. That's what we came here for.
Forgot about him.
Oh yeah, looking for Jeff Bagwell's too. We found a couple of Craig Biggios already. Alright. Looks like we got this large stack and then one more big stack and we'll be all done. So let's get to it. Alright. Once again, we want to thank Lance for letting us see all these cards today. So here we go. Puzzle piece. Howard Johnson, Kevin Mitchell, Daryl Colligan, Don Slott, Cal Ripken Jr. again, that's a good one. Alan Trammell, Todd Van Poppel, Dale Murphy, Mookie Wilson, Doug Jones, the nice bushy mustache, Bill Sampson, Tony La Russa, BJ Surhoff was a good player, Dave Magadan, Terry Pendleton, Roger McDowell, Mark Grace, Mike LeVay something, Billy Hatcher, Bob Welch, Matt Williams, Mike Scott, Andy Van Slyke, Ben McDonald, Atlee Hammaker, Barry Larkin, Roger McDowell, Dave Stibe, Juan Samuel, Ozzie Smith, another one we were looking for, His brother Lee Smith. No, just kidding. I doubt they're related. But that's cool that they both played on the St. Louis Cardinals. Pete Harnish, he was pretty good for the Astros. Tim Rock Reigns, there he is. Mark McGwire, I told you he was in this product. Doug Drabeck, Black and Decker. Don't know who these guys are, but that's a cool card, double back to back. So that's pretty neat. Tim Wallach, Devin White, Kevin McReynolds, John Smoltz, Shane Mack, puzzle piece. So those are pretty sick. Might want to find the Mark McGwire in there and sleeve it up. Alright. Next stack, we got Jeff Reardon, Brett Saberhagen, Harold Reynolds. Here he is, Frank Thomas, the Big Hurts. That's a good one. Kirby Puckett again. Lloyd Mosby, another Mark McGwire. Some studs in this pack. Mark Langston, Franklin Stubbs, Rafael Palmeiro.
Yep.
That was a Roid Rage pack for sure. We like those guys. Goose Gossage, Storm Davis.
They made baseball fun.
Sam Horn. Yeah, they did. Willie Randolph. Here he is. Roger Clemens, the Rocket.
There we go.
We like that. Bobby Bonilla. Mets are still paying his salary, which is funny. You know what? We'll put him over there. Rob Dibble, good relief pitcher for the Reds. Pedro Guerrero. Here he is. Jeff Bagwell. My man. It's my favorite player of all time. John Franco. Puzzle piece. Joe McGrain. Jim DeShays. He's a radio broadcast announcer for the Astros long time. Tony Fernandez, Ramon Martinez, Gary Gaetti, Roberto Kelly, Greg Hibbard, Paul Ferries, Oral Hershiser, Mike Benjamin. Puzzle piece. Kevin Moss, Tony Pena, Mark Gubishka with the long mullet hair. We like that. Edgar Martinez, pretty good player. Bill Sampson, Benito Santiago, Chris Sabo. Another studio card. Jose Offerman, Jose Osquendo. They must come as a pair because we've seen them back to back a lot of times. Eric Hansen, Travis Fryman, Joe Carter, Ray Lankford. Hey, here you go. Ken Caminetti, rest in peace. It's a cool card. Ken Griffey Sr. Those would be pretty sick right next to each other. Ken Griffey Jr. and Ken Griffey Sr. Boom. I like that. Mariners and Mariners. Pretty cool. Cecil Fielder. Pretty sure that's Prince Fielder's dad. Scott Chiamparino. Glenn Allen Hill. And Jimmy Reese. Guess he's the manager of the Angels. Put these cards over here real quick. And our last stack here. Glenn Allen Hill. Ken Griffey Jr. again. Nice. Rob Deere. Daryl Boston. Steve Averly. Dan Gladden. Tom Lasorda again. Ron Robinson. Mike Greenwell. Greg Gagne. Here you go. Andre Dawson. Julio Franco. Jeff Conine. Leo Gomez. Cecil Fielder. Alex Fernandez. Tony Gwynn, another big name. Eddie Murray, also a big name. Will Clark. Mississippi State Bulldog. Ivan Calderon. Another puzzle piece. There's a good 20 for 20 with Will Clark and Rafael Palmeiro. There's another Ken Griffey Jr. You might want to sleeve up. I'd recommend people to watch it if they got time to. So here we go. Last set of packs from this Leaf Studio 91 box. We've seen all the big names. Still looking to see a couple of Barry Bonds cards here in the last couple of packs. That'd be pretty sweet, but for the most part, it's been good stuff out of these packs. So Oh, we got the Parrot card. I just saw it. Might have to highlight that one here in a second. It's crazy how far baseball cards have come in the past 30 years. From taking pictures like this in a studio to action shots while they're playing in live games to jersey cards and autograph cards and numbered cards, parallels, inserts. It's pretty sweet what the baseball card industry has been able to accomplish over the years. Lance is over in the background making a mess of the sleeved cards. Alright. Why don't you put some of the better players in a pile, just like one of their card,
Okay.
and we can show it at the end. It's like a recap, quick recap. There's a ton of cards in this stuff, but did you happen to see how much or how many cards there were in the base set of this product?
No, it
It
just
didn't
keeps,
say.
no.
Okay. This might have been before the days of checklists and Excel spreadsheets. All right. Well, here's our last couple of packs. We'll get to it. And once again, just want to thank Lance Levere for letting us open these cards. And yeah, hope to get some more cool cards out of this. Edgar Martinez, Frank Tanaha, Jeff Kunkel, Kurt Gibson, infamous Homer, Ben McDonald, another studio card, Robin Yount, Hall of Famer, Mo Vaughn.
It's a 48 count.
Dude's a big pop. 48 packs in this. Jack Morris, famous movie about him. Lance Parrish, Ozzie Smith. There's that. Got Willie Randolph, another Roger Clemens, Bobby Bonilla, Rob Dibble, Pedro Guerrero, another Jeff Bagwell, we like that. Carlton Fisk. Oh yeah, Jose Canseco. Lots of roids in that one. Sandy Alomar, Scott Garbelts. We're a big fan of roids over at G-Man's Breaks, so use them up, guys. I'm just kidding. Ramon Martinez, Brooke Jacoby, John Burkett, Moises Alou, Tom Candiotti, Vince Coleman, Sid Bream, forgot to wear his work uniform to work that day, I guess. Darren Dalton, covering his face with the catcher's mask, nice. George Bell, Tim Leary, another Tim Rock Reigns, Kent Herbeck, Greg Olson, Mickey Tintleton, Rafi Palmero, Mark Gubza, Randy Milligan, Gary Sheffield again, Tim Naring, Andy Van Slyke. Geez, I don't know if we're going to get a Barry Bonds. This is crazy. Or another Sammy Sosa, like we've been trying to get all break. There we go. Alright, 2 more stacks before we're all said and done. Oops, somehow I put these backwards, my bad. Alright. There's that. Another Jim Abbott, Jesse Barfield, Alex Fernandez, nice looking Tony Gwynn, Eddie Murray, Will Clark, Ivan Calderon, Sparky Anderson for the Tigers, Joe Carter, Paul Molitor, Tony Gwynn again, Eddie Murray again, Will Clark again, Ivan Calderon, and another Sparky Anderson. That was the same exact pack. Paul Molitor, Jack Clark, Steve Bedrosian, Jim Abbott, Sean Boski, puzzle piece, Robin Yount, Bobby Witt, Steve Finley, Mike Lavalier, Kelly Mann, Andre Scalaraga. Oh, there you go, Fred McGriff, Al Morris, Mickey Mirandarini, Brian McRae. There's a puzzle. Sean Boski, Ellis Burks, Ricky Aguilera, Jimmy Reese, Joe McGrain, Jim DeShays again, Tony Fernandez, Ramon Martinez, Julio Franco. Ramon Martinez looks a lot like Pedro Martinez. Anyways, Jeff Conine. There's that. Terry Pendleton, Marquise Grisham, Davis Steeb, Howard Johnson, Kelly Mann. Here it is, Steve Lake, the infamous Parrot card. That's pretty nice. I wonder how he got suckered into doing that. Joe Girardi for the Cubbies. Steve Sachs. Nice Frank Thomas right there. Todd Van Poppel. Let's clear some space over here. There's some more. Some of the bigger names. And our last stack here. Here we go. Let's get some good luck for the Barry Bonds. Doug Jones, Kevin Moss, Tony Pena, Mark Kubiska, Edgar Martinez. There he is, Sammy Sosa again. We like that. Shane Mack, Tony La Russa, Mike Shosha, Dave Winfield again. Oh, there you go, another Steve Lake card. Joe Girardi, Steve Sachs, The Big Hurt again, Todd Van Poppel, Milt Thompson. Hey, here you go, Kurt Schilling of the Astros. I like that. Tino Martinez, another Hall of Famer. Mickey Tindleton, Rafael Palmeiro, and Mark Kubiska. No Barry Bonds. What the heck?
No Bonner.
Jeez. Still pretty cool cards. We'll kind of do a quick recap of some of the cooler hits here. Got Steve Lake with the Parrot on the shoulder. Gary Sheffield. Young Gary Sheffield. Got a young Jose Canseco. Nice looking Cal Ripken Jr. card. A Don Mattingly. Craig Biggio. Frank Thomas, The Big Hurt. Rafael Palmeiro. Roger Clemens. Ozzie Smith. Mark McGuire. Nolan Ryan. Gary Sheffield. Gary Carter. Randy Johnson. Darryl Strawberry. Ken Griffey Jr. Nice looking cards there. And of course, Mr. Sammy Sosa. Well, I appreciate everybody for watching G-Man's Breaks today. And yeah, we'll post this up on YouTube. And check us out on Instagram too. We'll try to take some pictures and put that on there. We'll
tune in for the next video.
We'll do Topps Chrome Series 1 $19.99 on the next video, and I'll put a tag on it on this video so that y'all can go right to it. Thanks again, and we'll catch you next time on G-Man's Breaks.